What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Car Vincent Reg, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm gonna be giving you top 5 myths about Infiniti G35's. Now, I did this video on the G37 as well. If you haven't watched that, go ahead and watch that. And but now let's get into the 35, the top 5 myths. The first one is that these cars are slow. They're not slow, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, like, it's not, you know, Hellcat type speed, you know what I'm saying? But for the amount of power and the year, you know, and everything, like, you know, it's not a slow car. It's definitely not. It's fun to drive it right now. Still put a smile on my face, man. I ain't gonna lie. Still put a smile on my face. But yeah, first myth is that these cars are slow. It's definitely not slow. You could definitely have fun in this car, and there's a lot of mods that you can do to try to boost it or whatever. So I do enjoy this car a lot, and every time I drive it, it always puts a smile on my face. So the first myth is that these cars are slow. Not true. Second myth is that they're not fun when it's an automatic. Now, I have an automatic G, and I'm not ashamed to say it, but I love my auto. Yeah, buddy. I love my auto. And I still have fun with it. Now, if I want to, like I just did, I could go in manual mode, or I could put it in drive mode. You know what I'm saying? If I want to control the gears, I could do that. Now, I know it's not like a stick. I'm not saying that, oh, you know, I can put it in manual mode and it'll turn into a manual. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that I can control my gears too if I put it in manual. It doesn't give you that true manual experience, you know, with the clutch and everything, of course. But, you know, it's still fun to drive. You can still drive an automatic G35 and still have fun with it. So, you know, I'm not ashamed that I drive an automatic G35. Not at all. I love my car, and like I said, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I don't care what nobody says. Oh, bro, you should never bought an automatic G35. You should have bought a manual. I wanted an automatic G35, and I got one, at 88,000 miles. So I'm happy with my decision, and that's all that matters. If you want a G35 and you want an automatic, go ahead and get you one that's automatic. It don't even matter. All this manual versus automatic stuff, it don't really matter at the end of the day. It really don't. At the end of the day, you still got a G, and you know, you'll still be happy with your G. So yes, automatics are fun to drive in a G35 as well. Myth number 3, these cars are not reliable because it's a Nissan. Come on, bro. You know, I understand a lot of Nissans get a bad rap, especially the Altimas and Sentras and stuff like that. But those are like entry-level Nissans, you know what I'm saying? It's not an Infiniti. And what make those cars really unreliable are the CVT transmissions, you know what I'm saying? Infiniti don't have CVT transmission, thank God. They got regular transmissions. Either you got a 5-speed in the as an automatic, or you got a 6-speed in the manual. Or if you got a G37, you got a 7-speed, which one I got, regular transmission. These cars do not come CVT at all, so you know they are reliable. The thing, and another thing that makes them unreliable is people doing a lot of stuff that they shouldn't do with them, and they dog them out, you know what I'm saying? And then when they sell it, somebody will buy it, and then it kind of break down because somebody else was dogging it before them, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people dog Infinitis, y'all. So if y'all looking for an Infiniti, definitely, like, you know, do your research about it before you buy it, and make sure you buy it from the right person, because a lot of people dog them out, don't get the fluids changed, don't do nothing with them, take them to takeovers, speed, do all that, red line, all that, try to dump them off, and then somebody else buy it, and then it breaks down. So you just got to be aware from who you buy it from, to be honest. And if you buy it from, you know, somebody old, or a good dealership or something like that, then you know you'll be good. bought this from a dealership. This was a one owner car, and it was mainly garage kept. So that's why I acted on this one so fast. But yeah, the G35s are reliable. You don't have to worry about that. I mean, every car has something that goes wrong with it. For the most part, it's proven that, you know, these cars can get you to 300,000 miles. So it's been proven. I seen a picture that has a VQ35. VQ35DE has 300,000 on the motor. So as long as if you take good care of it, you keep your oil change, and you do all the necessary stuff to keep a car running, you'll be straight. So the number 3 myth was that this car is not reliable because it's a Nissan, which is not true. Myth number 4 is that it has the same powertrain as the Nissan 350Z, which it does, but it has a different intake and also has a different tune. With the G35, you get 280 horsepower, and the 350Z you get 287 horsepower. So obviously it has a different tune, it has a different intake on it, which I did switch to the Skyline Z tube on this car. So I don't know if that extra 7 come from the tube or just an actual tune. I'm not too sure, but you know, they are the same, but they're not the same at the same time. You know, the 350Z has a little bit more power on paper, 287, and the G35 has 280. But you know, very close cars. You know, very close to being similar, but not the similar. You know, they had to throw you off game a little bit. You know what I'm saying, with the 350Z and the G35. So, but yeah, a lot of people think like, you know, it has the same power as the 350Z. And I'm talking about a 2004 Infiniti G35. The one that I have does not have the same power as the 350Z factory. This is 280, and the 350Z is 287. So just keep in mind that. And that was myth number 4. Now, myth number 5 is that these cars are not Skylines. I hear that a lot. People will argue me down that these cars are not Skylines, but they are, so you're mad. What these cars are is an entry level Skyline. So in Japan, you know, there's no Infinitis. Infinitis is only an American car. That's why we have Infiniti out here, but Infinitis are American cars. So with that being said, in Japan, these cars are called Nissan Skyline 350 GT in Japan. So they are Skylines. They're entry level Skylines, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you think about buying a Scat versus a Hellcat, right? Kind of like the same concept, but it's like the Scat is like the entry level to you buying an actual Hellcat, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what this is, you know what I'm saying? It's the entry level Skyline. So these cars are Skylines. And fun fact, little do you guys know, is that this car, actually the Infiniti, was actually supposed to be the GTR. It was supposed to be the Nissan, it was supposed to be the Infiniti GTR before it was the Nissan GTR out here in America. They actually tested the same motor, all the suspension, all that inside of this car, the Infiniti G35, what we know out here, but it's really the 350 GT Skyline out in Japan. But they tested all that for this car, and it was supposed to come out as the Infiniti GTR out here, but they decided they didn't want to go that route anymore, so they redesigned it, and now we all know it as the Nissan GTR, what we all love and adore as Nissan fans. So yeah, a little fun fact is that the Nissan GTR was supposed to be the Infiniti GTR. It was supposed to look exactly like this car, but it had different bumper. It had a different bumper. It had different front bumper. It had a different rear bumper, side skirts, and I believe it came with a quad exhaust. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop a picture up so you guys can see. So if you guys don't believe me, but yeah, that car, it was actually supposed to be an Infiniti GTR instead of a Nissan GTR. So yeah. So those were my top 5 myths about the Infiniti G35. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave me a like. It definitely helps out the channel. And also comment. Let me know, what did I miss? Let me know, what did I get wrong? or anything. I'm not like that type of person to where it's like you can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a human. Sometimes I make mistakes, so let me know in the comments below. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe, and also turn on those post notifications. You never know when I drop. And yeah, man, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. And like I said in the beginning, if you guys haven't watched the Infiniti G37 top 5 myths, I highly encourage you guys to go watch that. But your boy out. I see y'all in the next video. Peace.